Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got in a flashlight to take a look at. This one's coming from Nextorch and the model is the TA30D. This is going to have a max output of 2200 lumens and definitely be more of a tactical flashlight in that you're going to have a momentary access to that 2200 lumens and also just a one step to get to your strobe, which is also 2200 lumens. So stick around if you want to learn about it. We'll do a real quick unboxing, go over all the features and specifications. We'll go over the user interface. I'll give you guys some beam shots and then also get some thoughts on it. So it looks like we're going to be able to use an 18650 or two CR123A batteries. We're going to have a low, medium, high strobe and then the 2200 lumens momentary. Some more information for you. And a QR code. All right, let's see how things are packaged and what all we get with it. So it looks like we're gonna have a light up there, and then I'll get everything out of this little package. So in the package, we got a lanyard, manual, type A to type C charging cable, and a little tube. So if you want to use the CR123A batteries, they don't rattle inside of the flashlight. So here is the TA30D. There's a little warning saying there's a film on the battery. Let's just go ahead and get that out, see what that looks like. So here is our battery, 3400 milliamp hour, 18650, and we're going to have our USB-C charge port right there. There's usually a little light that'll come on. Sometimes it changes, like it'll be red when it's charging and change to blue or something when it's done charging. And then this tactical ring, it looks like you can have it on or off, depending on what you want. Before we get into all the details and specs and stuff, I'll give you guys some close-ups here. Again, we have like this tactical kind of ring, to be able to hold the light more securely. Pocket clip. This does have some like ceramic glass breakers up on the bezel here. A little bit of knurling on the body. So the flashlight is made out of some type of aluminum with like a matte finish for the anodization. The body walls here look to be about normal thickness. This has an IPX8 waterproof rating, so it is submersible, and it also has a drop rating of 3 meters, which is very impressive. Looking at a total length of 5.3 inches, head diameter of 1.1 inches, and a total weight with that battery inside of it of 5.5 ounces. Before we get into the user interface, I will show you guys the manual here quickly, just in case there's anything that I do leave out in this video. It looks like they have a 10-year warranty on the light, a 2-year warranty on the battery, but technically a lifetime warranty on the light. You just pay for the materials if something happens beyond the 10 years. So again, this light is definitely geared more toward law enforcement or security professionals. Basically, we're going to have like this rotating dial here. And so we have a lock position, we have a tactical position, and then we have low, medium, and high basically. When you're in the locked position, obviously nothing works. The low, you just move this dial to the first position there. That is going to be 20 lumens. Again, so a pretty low light output here. That's going to last for like 50 hours and throw about 38 meters. If you want to go to the medium, you just kind of move this little dial just one spot over. Medium is going to be 350 lumens and it's going to last a little over 6 hours total, throw 160 meters. And then finally you can go up to the high. Again, just rotate that over. You can really see a nice hot spot there. Pretty good spill as well, so it should be a pretty decent combination beam. That is at 2200 lumens. That's going to last for a couple hours and throw 410 meters. And here is definitely one of the best features about this light. Let's say that you are in the low 20 lumen output mode. You're searching, you're looking for something, and you hear something or you see something, you can immediately go up to that 2200 with the tail switch here. All right, and then when you let off, it goes back to whatever mode you're on. Also from here, and you can do it from the medium as well, or even the high, but that was with the half press, just a real light half press that I'm able to go up to that 2200 lumens. You can also go to strobe from here, so if you're kind of sensitive to flashes, you can look away for a minute, but by fully pressing, it will give you strobe. And then same thing, when you let off, it goes back to whatever mode you're on. So just a full press takes you into that. And again, I'll show you if you're on the medium setting, so a little bit brighter. Again, I can go up to the high or go into strobe. But I love how it goes back to whatever output you're on. Most flashlights do not do that. If you go into a turbo or into a strobe, they just automatically shut off. But definitely an awesome feature of this light. So we're also going to have this tactical mode over here. You just switch it to there. And now you're only going to get the turbo 2200 lumens and the strobe 2200 lumens. And it's only from the rear switch here. So again, a single press or a half press will take you into your 2200, and then a full press will take you into your strobe. And that switch is very responsive. Very easy to know when you're just on the half press, like it almost stops you. And so it does take some deliberate effort to get into that full strobe press. But as you can see, I can half press every single time easily and just get my 2200 lumens. And that's pretty much it as far as the user interface. It's super, super simple. I don't know if you noticed that when I switched it to the tactical, you can see a little blue light flash back here. That's actually a battery level indicator. If that were solid blue, it means we're somewhere between 75 and 100%. Since it's flashing blue, it's somewhere between 50 and 75%. It could also be red, which is between 50 and 25%, and flashing red means you're under 25%. And in order to charge up that battery, basically just take any power source. Again, you can see we got the red light up there right now. I think that probably changes to blue once it's fully charged. I'm going to try taking a shorter flat top 18650 and see if that will work in this flashlight. Does not look like a short flat top will work. Let's just try another 18650 and see if it will work. Yeah, so flat tops may not work in this light. And then here is the CR123A tube. Again, I don't think you have to use that tube. It just prevents the batteries from rattling in there a bunch. But let's make sure that it's going to work. Yep, everything works fine with it looks like. Did also want to quickly show you guys what it would look like in a pocket if you carry it this way. It's definitely not too big to pocket carry. You do have a little more than an inch or so sticking up out of the pocket, but that just kind of allows you to grip it easily and pull it out. You can pocket carry it with the tactical ring on there. This is one way here where the ring is on the outside where you can quickly grab it to pull it out. This obviously does stick outside of your pocket. You can also reverse the tactical ring, put it on this way, and now that tactical ring is basically inside of your pocket. Only thing I'll caution on this is it makes it really difficult to get anything else in and out of your pocket because this thing does stick out quite a bit in here, so you pretty much have to dedicate this pocket just for this light. I've been carrying it without the ring, and I'm still able to keep my wallet down in here in my front pocket. if you are in law enforcement or security or anything like that, they make a bunch of different holsters, I think, that'll fit this. The V31, I know they make a V35 and I believe a V51, and there might be some more as well. I don't know exactly all the ones that fit it, but I know Nextorch makes a bunch of different holsters. Alright guys, let's see what this TA30D looks like here in the dark. We'll start off inside first. I'm going to start on the low. You can see even that is going to have a really nice beam. Hopefully you can see like the edge of the beam there, and then obviously you have the center hot spot. Let's go to the medium next. That really lights up a room well. You can really see that hot spot over there now. And finally, let's go up to the high. Wow. I'm excited to see what this one looks like outside. I am going to show you the strobe next, so if you are sensitive to that, you can look away here, but let's go into it. Alright guys, we'll try to see what this Nextorch looks like outside. As you can see, it is definitely not the darkest of nights. Plus we have snow on the ground. But we'll still see what we can get here. There's a row of trees here in front of me that's probably about 60 feet away or so right now. I'm going to start off in the low. Again, with the naked eye, that lights up really well. There's actually a tree that's way back here. It's about 100 yards away, and I cannot make it out on this low setting. Definitely can see it though on the medium here. Yeah, that lights it up really well. So I'll show you that one. Again, this tree is only about 70 or 80 feet away. These ones are about 60. 100 yards is back there. And let's go ahead and go up to the high next. Oh yeah, this is very impressive. Again, this is just a single cell 18650. So I've had this TA30D for a few weeks now, and I've used it quite a bit, and overall I really like it. You know, it's clearly designed more for law enforcement, security, tactical uses, but I'm not in any of those, and I've found plenty of uses for it. So I think it could be an EDC light. You know, you can carry it multiple different ways. You can use it different ways. You can do like cigar style almost. It does have like this little, I guess like a self-defense type thing on the end of this ring here. So if you needed to hit something, you could. Just the overall like build quality of this is excellent. Just everything about it feels premium. From the aerospace grade aluminum that they're using, the type 3 hard anodization. It's IPX8 waterproof rated. It's got that 3-meter drop rating. I think this light can definitely stand up to abuse. I was very impressed with the performance of this. Again, 2200 lumens out of a single cell light, very impressive. I'd say it will probably maintain that output for probably 1 to 2 minutes. And then there is a step down. I don't know exactly what it is, maybe half of the output. And then it maintains that basically until the battery dies out, you know, a few hours or whatever. I was also really impressed with the throw of this. I know the night that I was outside showing it, there was snow on the ground, the moon was out, the sky wasn't, you know, the darkest. But trust me when I say this light is a very good performer. And then also the medium setting, that 350 lumens, it does not step down at all. It will maintain that for hours until the battery dies out. I really like this magnetic rotary switch here. Super easy user interface. I mean, just flip to the different levels here to turn it on and off. Very simple to figure out. I like that this can use any button top 18650 or a couple of the CR123A batteries. I know some of you won't like the fact that you do have to remove the battery to charge it. There is not any type of onboard charging. but that's also how they're able to maintain that IPX8 waterproof rating. And probably my only like little con is that if you do leave this tactical ring on, it is somewhat bulky to carry in your pocket. Again, I just removed it and been carrying it without it. But again, overall, I really do like this light and would for sure recommend it. If you're interested in it, they are available on Nextorch's website. They're coming in around $100 or so. At the time of me making the video, I could not find them on Amazon. Maybe at some point they will be available there, but either way, I'll leave this link down in the video description in case you guys want to find out more information about it. There might be some other reviews on there, or if you want to pick one up. But alright guys, if you found the video helpful or informative in any way, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And that's going to be it on this one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.